Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're going to be revisiting my Mark V 25 from Mesa Boogie. And honestly, guys, it's probably the most disappointing piece of gear that I've ever owned. Let's get into it. So what's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube. And yes, we're talking about an amplifier that I have been dreaming about owning, and I have owned two now in my lifetime, and I've just been like infatuated with Mesa Boogie. But honestly, guys, after owning two of them and spending a lot of time with this amplifier, I gotta be honest with you, I don't really like it. Before I get into my reasons why I'm really disappointed in this amplifier, first off, if you're brand new to my channel, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to come hang out with me and hang out with my friends and family here on our channel. If you feel compelled at any point in time to hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. But most importantly, you longtime viewers and subscribers, thank you for always taking the time to come back, hold it down, and hang out here with me on our channel. With that all being said, I want to tell you about why I don't like this thing. Before we go any further, I have to say, I don't hate this amplifier, I just don't really like it, and I'm more disappointed. It's a solid amplifier, but it just doesn't get there for me. So how today's video is going to work is kind of simple. I'm just going to be plugging into this amplifier with a Fortin hex drive in front of it, and I'm using two different guitars. I'm going to be using my Ernie Ball Music Man JP15 tuned to standard tuning, as well as my Jim Root Strat, the white one with the red/pink paint that's all over it. That's tuned to drop B, and basically it's just going to be an informal hangout of me flipping through the amplifier's presets and the different settings, as well as toggling on and off the hex drive as well, to show you what the amp sounds like unboosted and boosted, you know, with an overdrive or whatever you want to call it. But ultimately, I just want you guys to listen to how the gain is structured, how it just doesn't quite, it sounds like it just doesn't get there. It just doesn't get to that next level. It kind of like flatlines. It kind of like almost squishes on itself. It's a really weird thing to describe, but I want you to listen to that, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug in, I'm going to riff out, just hang out, and I hope you enjoy it, and I just hope you know, can make your own interpretations of what I'm trying to say. So with that all being said, let's get into some tones. So there it is, everybody. That's what this thing sounds like. Like I said, it's not a bad amplifier. It's just disappointing for me because I praised it as a little kid and even as a teenager. My dad was a huge Mesa Boogie fan, and he was all like, dude, Marshall, no way. It's all about Mesa Boogie. And me as a little kid, I was like, yeah, it's Mesa Boogie. But honestly, I don't know what it is with this amplifier, but it just doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? It's just a little disappointing, honestly. And I've always wanted to try the bigger brothers, the 35 and the 90 watt versions of this guy, but honestly, just the 25 watt just doesn't get there. So like I said, it doesn't sound terrible. Like, I think it sounds pretty decent, like when I'm listening back to the playthrough and, you know, me playing my riffs and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shootout with all the rest of my amplifiers that I own, and you guys will be able to hear the difference. All right, you guys will really be able to distinguish what I'm trying to say, especially when, you know, it's put up against other amplifiers. All right, so be on the lookout for that. But honestly, guys, I just wanted to showcase some tones with this amplifier, and the gain, especially in the high gain register, just doesn't really do it for me. This is a really good rock and roll and clean amplifier, but for metal and hard rock, really not my favorite. So all in all, everybody, that's what I got for you for this video. What'd you think of the tones? What'd you think of my conclusions? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? If why, leave all your thoughts down below. Let's have a nice, friendly, cordial discussion about this amplifier. All right, we're allowed to have fun, we're allowed to have difference of opinions, and at the end of the day, we're all just here hanging out talking about our favorite things, which is guitar and gear. So leave all your thoughts down below and keep it civil. All right, let's just hang out, man. Like, you know, let's just chill, let's just all have a good time. All right, so with that all being said, thank you so much to my patrons and everybody who supports the channel. I love you guys so much. A huge shout out to everybody watching at home. Again, if you're brand new to my channel, you want to consider hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.